morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning. It is March 11th, and I'm going to do this video, but I'm not going to upload it until I know Crystal and Brittany have gotten this. This is my About Me entry. This is what it looks like, and yes, the butterflies are upside down on this part. It just says About Me, D, for you, C and B. And it says hello, a little heart, and I have butterfly stickers holding down the corner. That actually, the ribbon is glued down under there. So anyway, then you come over here and you untie it, and then it actually does have a little bit of a Velcro closure. I hope it's working. Yeah, see, not real well. Anyway, just enough to hold it closed. And then this is it. This is me. I'm a Capricorn. I have an old picture of me and a new one, which I'd rather just see the old, of course. But yeah, I love birds and peacocks. I love to create. I love to enjoy the little things. I'm grateful for the little things in life. I like to do yard sales on Saturday mornings. I do beading and jewelry, and I love birds, and I love music, various kinds of music. So, and I'm been told by my daughter when she was a teenager that I'm weird and strange, so I translate that into unique. I don't know if she still feels that way, but maybe. Anyway, so this is me, and then when you move down, it's and we. So this is we. This is about family and friends and things. So, oh, actually, before I get into that, I'm from PA, and this little black dot is about where I'm at. And the state flower of PA is mountain laurel. This is my deer, Charlie. This is me catching a big fish. I was with Charlie, so I put the word play. That was actually up in Canada last year. And over here is my friend Sue. And I have little birds everywhere because I like to watch birds. These are my grandgirls, and it just says together time, Haley and Courtney, my grandgirls. I am blessed to have my kids, which are here, family. And we do get silly when we get together sometimes. So my daughter, Amy, who is 12 years older than my son, I believe this was at his birthday, so he wasn't he wasn't real keen on. He was like, "What are you doing behind me?" Because every time we take a picture together, he's taller than all of us, and he puts up, you know, the peace sign, rabbit ears or whatever, behind our heads. So my daughter decided to do that, only she didn't get him behind his head. So he's like, "What are they doing?" So we were laughing, and I put laugh off, and this is Amy, Christopher I call him, but he likes Chris, and me. So Amy, Christopher, and me. They are now, this was last year, but when they were 40 and 28, well, he had just turned 29, so they're 41 and 29 now, and I'm old. Yeah. This was a fabulous vacation I took to St. Thomas. And I went with a friend who actually just passed away last year. And anyway, her neighbors, it was a couple that were engaged, had rented a villa, and they asked her if she and a friend would like to go to share the expenses. So she said, yeah, and I was so grateful that she asked me to go, because I didn't know her that well. Her name was Nancy. Anyway, we got to stay in a villa in St. Thomas for a week, and it was so beautiful. This is a view we had from the villa. Anyway, I'll never forget that. That was 2001, and it's still like fresh in my mind. I would love to go back, but I don't know that it's going to ever happen. So then over here, I just put a little bit of things I like. I like coffee. I like Wawa's French vanilla cappuccino. Again, coffee. Eat ice cream. I love strawberries and cherries. And I also like tea. So this says tea time with the Doodlebug tea. And then here, my kitty family. This one was Princess Kimmy Fluffy Cat, and I put rest in peace because we lost her about 2 years ago, and I couldn't bring myself to get another pet for a while. But this year, just about 2 months ago or so, we went to a pet rescue, my daughter and I, because there's a long story, but way back 20 years ago or so, she came home crying that she could not, she was still living at home, she could not find, it must have been 25 years, I don't know. Anyway, she could not find a kitty, and she wanted a kitty so bad, a kitten. So I was like, okay, we'll go look for a kitten. Well, at the time I was married, my husband and I and my son, who was little then, went out looking for a kitten. And unbeknownst to us, so did Amy. Well, when we got home, she was there with her $20 kitten, and we were there with our $300 purebred Persian Princess Kimmy fluffy cat. So Kimmy became my son's cat, technically, and he will not remember this, but she was named after the pink Power Ranger at the time, Kimberly. But she became known as Princess Kimmy, because she was just a lap cat, lovey-dovey, real friendly. Anyway, Callie, and then to complete the story, a couple months ago, Amy, she lost her kitty about probably 3 years ago, and 3 or 4, and I lost mine 2 years ago, and she was almost 20 years old, so yeah, she was like 19 and a half or something. Anyway, she started looking for kitties again, and she said, we should adopt a kitty together, like we did the last time. Well, it wasn't exactly like how we did it the last time, because her kitty was Pterodinky Dactyl. Don't ask. Anyway, she got a male. She wanted a male, and I wanted a female. And this is our female. This is Callie Cutie Pie. They called her Squirt in the shelter, but I didn't like Squirt. And they called her that, I think, because she is she's a petite kitty, and she's an older kitty. She's somewhere between 2 and 5 years. The papers don't match. But this is Callie Cutie Pie, and I put newly rescued. So we love her. She's our new little fluff ball. So there's our kitty family. And then over here, I just put, this is a picture of a real dahlia out of my garden last year. It's a dinner plate dahlia. Dinner plate means they get the size of a dinner plate in the flowers. So yes, that one, and that one was more like a luncheon plate size, but they do get, I think we were measuring the biggest one year was like 12 inches. Most of the time they're around 10 or 11 inches. And then this actually is a Martha Stewart dahlia flower, which I wish I could find more of those packs of dahlia flowers. I got it at Tuesday morning, and the last time I went they had none. And then just some butterflies, because yeah, I love butterflies. And spring, I love spring. And then over here I have fall. Those are, where? Somewhere there. And the falling leaves. Those are my 2 favorite seasons. I put a little tie-dye here because my son had a favorite tie-dye shirt when he was younger, and it finally had an alien on it. He's into the aliens and stuff. And I grew up in tie-dye era, so yeah. And see, I told you I like animal print. This is red and black, what do you call that? I don't know, stripes and leopards. Zebra and leopard. Anyway, that is it. That's about me. Not much really to say. I do have my own little micro business, but I didn't put the card in here. I had a photo of one of my jewelry displays at a show, and it just wasn't fitting right, so I took it back out. So anyway, yeah, this says long ago. And that was probably 30 years ago. Probably longer than that. Probably 38 years ago. Yeah. So time flies. I was going to put something like that on it too, like time flies, and have a little bird pulling the time clock, but I didn't have enough room. So yeah, that's about me. Let's see if the Velcro goes down. And I've got a few little like postcard type souvenirs I couldn't get in time, you know, like a charm or anything with PA on it, but So, Crystal, I'm going to send those to you, and then I'm also going to send with it your cutouts. You wanted some mini envelopes and the coffee cup die cuts, so you're going to get those in this package. All right, that's it for now. And I'm not going to post this until I know that Crystal and Brittany have gotten my entry. Okay, bye guys.